What is good, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David, and in this video we're going to be discussing how health and fitness relate to spirituality. I'm going to give you 4 very solid reasons as to how health and fitness relates to spirituality so that you can stay on track and take your spiritual game to the next level. Let's get started right now. Alright guys, so if you're new to the video, make sure you click subscribe, smash that notification bell as I do drop spiritual tutorials every week. And you never know, one of these videos may end up being the insight that you need to answer some of your spiritual questions. So without further ado, let's get right on into the content. Okay, Light Fam, so health and fitness is one of the 3 pillars of what I like to refer to as the Holy Trinity. Body, mind, and spirit. This video is going to be the first of a 3-part series where I discuss the importance of each. But we'll start with the body, which is going to be health and fitness and how it relates to spirituality, how it relates to your spiritual journey, and hopefully some of these reasons can help you along your spiritual journey. You know, basically, health and fitness, they're a vibrational match to spirituality because it's a holistic unit. So let's get into the first reason. Reason number 1, your body is an integral part of the whole system. So all 3 parts of that Holy Trinity have to be strong and functioning at a high level. You know, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So let's say that you have a body that is healthy and you are staying consistent with exercise and activity, and you've raised your metabolic rate, and that metabolic rate stays high consistently. Well, that's going to mean in turn that you're emitting a higher frequency. So this is how it relates to spirituality. When you're emitting a higher frequency, you're going to experience people, places, things of a higher vibrational nature. So when you're staying healthy, you're staying active, you're eating high vibrational foods, not lower vibrational foods, your base level of what you are emitting, that frequency is going to be much higher, and you're going to experience things, places, people, events of a higher frequency in your life. Now, also sickness, disease, these are all things of a lower vibrational nature. So when you're keeping your vibration high, it's a lot tougher to get sick because those diseases and sickness and all of that stuff is lower vibrational. You're staying on a high vibration. Frequencies of an opposite nature can't share the same space. So you definitely don't get sick as often. And you know, you want to stay away obviously from getting sick, not just because it feels crappy, but it's also much harder to raise that vibration and manifest what you're looking for. So as long as you keep your vibration high, you know, you'll notice that sickness almost, you know, goes out the window. I haven't been sick in several years, and that's because I stay on a consistent high vibration where I'm incorporating, you know, good foods, very active lifestyle, and I'm meditating on a constant basis, which just keeps everything high, and lower vibrational stuff just is not a part of my physical reality. And that is certainly not to brag, Light Fam. I'm just letting you guys know what you can achieve if you consistently stay disciplined on keeping your vibration high. Reason number 2, a clear mind. A lot of people consider exercise to be therapy. Whenever stress is not released from the body, like through exercise, it gets stored in the body, it gets stored in the cells, and that's where illness and disease starts to, you know, kind of rear its ugly head. Stress puts us in the fight or flight mode, and it releases cortisol. This is something that everybody knows. But one thing that you may not be aware of is that the average organism can handle short periods of fight or flight, short periods of stress. So, let's say you're walking in the woods, you're in Yosemite or someplace, right? You come across a bear. Oh, shoot. The fight or flight mechanism kicks in and gets you the heck out of Dodge. And then 15 minutes later, you're back to normal. The body is back in homeostasis. And that's a normal thing. However, what us humans like to do is we like to carry grudges. We like to worry constantly about stuff. And this makes a long-term fight or flight period. And that's where disease and sickness starts to kick in. We're not meant to be in fight or flight over the long term. It's like keeping a sports car in fifth gear. When you're able to exercise, you're able to release that pent-up stress. Your body actually releases the feel-good chemicals, dopamine and the endorphins, serotonin, all of that good stuff. So, you have to have an outlet for the stress to keep a clear mind. Now, having a clear mind leads me into reason number 3, and that is stronger, more focused meditations. When your mind is free of worry and stress, your focus is much stronger in your meditations, and you're able to manifest faster. You're not in fight or flight, which is a state of resistance. You're in a state of allowing when you have a strong mind. And when you're in a state of allowing, you're in a state of receiving. You're able to receive insight from your team in the unseen. And you may even be able to receive insight on a much bigger vision for your life than just trying to manifest every day what you need to live. You may actually receive insight on your life's purpose or get insight on a much bigger goal than you were previously thinking about. So stronger meditations, more focused meditations are the byproduct of having a clear mind, which is a result of having a consistent, solid workout routine. Reason number 4, food affects your vibration. Listen, Light Fam, you guys have to get your diets on point. Get rid of refined sugar, like sodas. Get rid of sugar substitutes, diet sodas. Aspartame, sorbitol, saccharin. That stuff literally is poison for your body. Get rid of processed foods. Try to eat food, natural food from the earth. Now listen, we all have our cravings. I certainly am no saint when it comes to staying very strict. I do my best. But we all have our cravings here and there, and that's okay. But when those types of things are part of your normal diet, that's where it can catch up with you pretty quickly. And a lot of times you can get surprised with diseases and illnesses that you would have never thought of, even at a young age. So it is super important. Also, get rid of starches, white flour. The body treats starch and white flour the same as it does sugar. And it basically turns starch, the white starch, the white flour, it turns all of that stuff into plaque. And that's plaque in your arteries. So, obviously, those are really bad things. And again, when you're putting low vibrational food into your body, it's tough to get a higher vibration. And also fried foods. Light Fam, these things are fried, battered in oil that is full of bad cholesterol. Now, Light Fam, please take baby steps. There is an expression that goes, the best diet is the one that you stick to. Okay, so a lot of these things, if you do them all at once, they can seem too difficult and overwhelming. So just take some baby steps. If you're somebody that has McDonald's in your life every day, next time you go through the drive-thru, maybe don't order fries. And substitute that soda for bottled water. Just that one little step right there starts to break the addiction to soda, break the addiction to refined sugar. It drastically cuts the amount of starchy carbs that you got in your diet. Another thing could be to go out and buy a box of stevia root as your sweetener and get rid of the refined sugar or get rid of the artificial sweetener that has all the poisons in it. So little baby steps like that will start to get you on that right path. It will start to raise your vibration. And remember, once you start to raise your vibration, the vibration and everything else in your life begins to raise. All of a sudden, when you have a high vibration, those lower vibrational foods will start to not resonate with you. They will start disruption inside of you. When you have a really high vibration and you start to go back a little bit, you'll notice you don't get the same reaction, the same joy, the same pleasure from eating those bad things, and then you start to make the right changes so that you are healthy in a high vibration. But don't try to do all of it at once. And also start incorporating greens into your diet. If you're not able to, go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of raw vegetables, at least buy the super green powders and make smoothies. There's actually a lot of research that suggests that vegetables and berries help to raise your vibration. They're considered high vibrational foods. 2 green supplements that I have found to be very helpful in raising my vibration, and there's also some research that says it's supposed to decalcify your pineal gland, your third eye, is spirulina and chlorella. So I have a super green powder that I use, and then I also have a separate 50% spirulina, 50% chlorella that I put into my smoothies. Throw some berries in there, throw in some of the good fats like almonds and maybe some avocado, and you're Gucci. So, but I am also going to be making a video on spiritual nutrition, so to speak. So that video will be coming in the future. And I can speak from experience and definitely say that since I started adding the spirulina, the chlorella, and the super green powders into my smoothies, my manifestations and my meditations have definitely reached a higher level for sure. Okay guys, so thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope that these 4 reasons have given you guys some extra motivation to take your health and fitness game to the next level, which helps you level up your spirituality game. If you guys know anyone that is struggling with their health and fitness, they need to be more active, they need to clean up their diet a little bit, and they are enthusiastic about spirituality, share this video with them. You might make a positive impact in their life. As always, if you found value in the content, please subscribe, smash that notification bell, click the like button, and as always, light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.